Had to get the transducer mounted that I got a great deal from Doug Coven. Doug Coven is a Raystown regular. He's big on lake trout, but the guy knows how to fish. I took the afternoon off. I fished this morning. Not much came of it. I caught one laker. I don't think that'll make any edit. Sloppy release. Anyway, I got back to camp, and a lot of you guys don't know this. I have essentially two camps. I have a light camp that I use for my motorcycle travels. And then I have a heavy camp. This is heavy camp right here. But anyways, I had a little bit of time, and I thought I'd grab my fishing rod and a couple crankbaits, and I have a few things in my tackle box. I just kind of threw them in there. And I'm going to walk down because the upper Juniata, or Juniata branch of the Raystown Lake, basically way upstream, so really far south, is right next to camp here. So I thought I'd grab my tackle and go down and see if I couldn't catch a bass or something. There's other things down there, but let's go see how it works out. Guys! Wow, check that out, guys. Wow, that's so cool. Got ourselves a smallie. Oh, look at that. Dandy little smallie on there. Look at that. How about that? Got a little smallie out of that. Just got him right along the bank. I'm going to try this a little bit more. This is fun. This is turning into a great little fishing trip. Just a little bit smaller than the last one. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller, just a little guy. This little paddle tail is getting it done, man. This is fun. I don't do much river fishing like this, you know. Most of the time I'm just out on Raystown. So it's kind of nice to reminisce, kind of. I have this blue fox. It's a just a spinnerbait, kind of like a rooster tail, and I thought I'd try it. I just moved to a new spot here. I cast my first cast. I picked up another smallie. There we go. So that was it. First cast. When I just moved up, 100 feet. Nice little smallie. I'm having a little bassing session here tonight before bed. Man, I just love fishing, guys. About a year ago, my brother asked me, I made a fishing video over there at Raystown, and I'll tell you about it. I'm gonna put him back. I guess it was about a year ago. I made a video for, it's one of my first fishing videos on YouTube, and my brother says, you should do more fishing videos. I'm like, why? It has nothing to do with music. It has nothing to do with motorcycles. What's the point, right? Because I'm about music and motorcycles. That's the brand that I have. And his answer was simple. You smile more. You seem happy. So my brother, I think he knows that, he does know, I deal with the depression thing. I know a lot of folks do, and we all handle it in different ways. But when I'm fishing, I forget about that. It's like that weight, it's gone. And so I keep coming back to fishing. So why do I fish so much? There it is. Thanks to my brother for encouraging that, or all those fishing videos I have on my channel, they wouldn't exist. Or maybe some of them, but I wouldn't put a lot of time into them, but because of my brother. Tomorrow morning we are going to Weaver Falls. Weaver Falls is the warmest dock on the lake, and since I was catching some striper up at from Shy Beaver, I'm assuming that they should be hitting good down at Weaver Falls. And based on our fishing tonight, the water clarity has improved a lot. So I'm going to Weaver tomorrow. That's the call. We're going to do it. So I'm going to rig up some rods and get them ready for tomorrow, and then chase a little bit of striper in the morning. So see you there. So something interesting happened here. You guys can see the dock directly behind the boat. I'm at Weaver Falls, and I just came off the dock about, whatever it is, 70 yards or something like that, and I started marking really good marks. So I'm thinking there's striper here. Fish on, guys, and man, did it run. Oh, that sounds good, guys. Oh, she ran. She ran good. Oh, baby. We're real shallow. You can't see it. The dock is at Weaver's is right behind the camera. Oh, baby. Seems to be coming in pretty quick here. Oh, she's running again. It is what you would expect. Okay, I want to get this rod up out of the water anyway. Whoa! Let me get the camera turned so you can see this one. Oh, she's fighting good, guys. I don't want them on this rod. Let me get this ready. All right. I think she's all done fighting. Let's bring it in. I couldn't manage the camera at the same time, but we got a striper. We got a striper. So I'll show you guys. I mean, Weaver Falls, the dock is right behind me. The dock is right behind me. This thing hit like it was its big brother, you know? I love it. Right at the dock, too. Let me show you how close to the dock I am, though. Yep. Just a little guy. So that's Weaver Falls right behind me, guys. I'm out here 70 yards, and I was marking a couple, and I just put down. Well, that's a great one. Let me get a measurement for us. 27.5 inches. 27.5 inches. Great eater size, I think. All right, he's good and revived. So we're just going to release him now. I don't know why my GoPro was recording. It was. All right. So he's in great shape. He's ready to go already. So a quick release with this one. Go right away. All right. So he's in great shape. He's ready to go already. So quick release with this one. He's gonna go right away. We did it. Man, that's great stuff. That was a good catch, guys. That was a good catch. Man, he hit it and it was screaming right away. That was fun. That was fun. The old man's pole just ripped. Looks good. A little bit breezy here, but I think I'm gonna manage this. I think I'm gonna let the wind just move the boat. Try not to get tangled up in my other line. Oh, I'm afraid I caught my other line. I'm not sure. That's okay if I did. I'll just bring it in together. Oh, it's running again. It's going for it. Hopefully everything's on there. It's hard to make out the little screen here all at once. So I put in at Weaver's today and we caught one right in front of the dock. And look, right there it is. It's surfacing. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, baby, look at that. It's a beautiful channel cat. Not what we were looking for, but that's all right. Boy, it's a nice channel, though. Check it out. Nice. Let's put it in the net. So I knew it was a possibility. You're trolling these flats and the temperature's getting really nice today, guys. Water temperature is reading, what is it here? It's 56 degrees. It's beautiful out, man. I am toasty warm and the water is warming up. And so of course some of these fish, they're just getting more active. The cats, well, they're getting more active too. Yeah. It's actually a really nice channel. It's you know, for Raystown Lake, that's a really nice sized channel. So we can catch catfish here all the time too. But when you're talking about consuming catfish, I don't think they get any cleaner than here at Raystown. These channel cats here, they feast on shad. So just like your striper and those other fish, this is a really clean catfish. If you're into catfish, if you're not sure you like it or anything, this is a really clean, really good catfish. I like these. I call them camp cats. I call them camp cats because when I'm camped out, you can catch these things pretty regular through the day and they make for a great meal in the evening. And there's a lot of meat on there. There's 4 people could eat off of this. Very good. I'm gonna release it. All right. It's super healthy. It's ready to go. No problem at all. So I'm just gonna let it. Now that Kara did that, I'm gonna do it every time. The truth is, I could come down and catch cats like that and have a blast doing it. I'm catch release anyway, so to just be putting something in the boat is, you know, satisfying. A lot of you guys know what I mean. You like to be catching something. And if you're fishing right for striper, you're gonna put a few cats in the boat because they share the same niche, you know what I mean? So if you're fishing right, you're gonna catch both. Guys, if you haven't subbed to the channel, now's a great time to do it, man. Thank you. Today is kind of wrapping up. The sun is going down and I have a little bit of a ride to get back to the dock. So for the rest of the week, the next upcoming videos are probably gonna be fishing with Braair's lures. We're gonna go chase some Lakers, and I'm going out with Colton Dinges again. We have a plan on how to, specifically for Lake Raystown trout, how to prepare them to be eaten. The number one, very best way to eat Raystown, specific to Raystown, lake trout. My membership with Striped Bass Association is expired, so I need to get on that, and you should too. We should all join because we love fishing for striper, so it's a blast. So I'll do that, you guys do that, we'll all be members, and the lake's gonna be stronger in the population of stripers because we're gonna work together with the Striped Bass Association and continue to build this fishery into something that's just world class. I'm so glad you guys are out here with me. I know I talk to the camera, but it feels like you are out here with me. I'm so glad you guys get to experience this. I don't have the best gear, and it takes me a little bit of effort to do what I do. I'm not sure I'd have the gumption to do it if it weren't for you guys being in my corner, for having your support. I think that makes the difference. Whether that makes sense or not, a big part of the reason that I catch so much is because you guys have my back. Thank you for that. I do not take that for granted. You guys are awesome. All right, we'll see you on the next one, guys. See ya.